So guys, as I was saying, okay, so guys, as I was saying, I've been on gold and I've been on gold. So let me show you some of my works in gold. So you can see I've been trading the gold, I've been trading gold and it has been working fine. So you can see this is my setup, this is my sell setup, my buy setup. I have a lot of setups here, and this is my another buy setups here. So it has been working, and right now I have some setup and I would love to show you here. I'd love to share with you. It's even going to my favor already because I didn't enter this trade, I didn't enter this gold setup. So this is what it is here. I'll go on the other charts to show to you, but this is what it is here right now. I have I have double confirmation. So this first confirmation, this particular confirmation, this blue zone you see, I'm going to show to you the reason why I'm selling from that blue zone. So I wasn't active. I could have sold from this zone. After this week rejection, you can see there's a week rejection here, which you can see. So this week rejection, after this week rejection, if I was there, I could have sold from this particular zone, SL above, and sold to the downside. But I wasn't active, so I drew some zone again so I can sell. And I would love to share the zone with you now. If you're active and you can join me so we can sell. You can go on a sell on gold. So I'm showing you the reasons why I have this blue zone now. So from my zone, so I would love to make a quick review of the previous zone so you get the fair idea, you get a fair understanding of what and why I'm using the zone. So the previous zone which I've worked before, that's what I want to share with you. The previous zone I've used before. So this is a previous zone. You can see this is not the current price of gold. So all I'm waiting to see is a clear break of structure, a liquidity grab, a clear break of structure. Then I'll use my fifth retracement zone from the last low, which is the last break of structure, to the high, and I'll set my order there. So here is what I do to get this zone, this particular zone, this particular zone. So here is what I do to get this zone. I have this change of character, you can see, which I wrote here. So that's the change of character I have. So all I want to see is the price breaking let me show you something here. So you can see this low, you can see this particular low, which I'm dropping some circle ellipse to on it now. So this particular low is the low that led to this high up here. So this low is the low that led to this high. So once this low is taken out, that's automatic change of character or market structure shift. So if I should see the market structure shift and the market should break clear, which I've seen here, you can see this is a break of the zone. So if we see from here to this side, there's a break there. So after the break, I have to use my fib retracement zone. That's my Fibonacci. I have to use my Fibonacci to plot from the low, that particular low, to the high, which is the point which is this point here. This is my protected high. So once this high is taken out, that's the change, or that's the continuation of trend. And once this low is taken out, that's the change of character, that's the reversal, that's the change of trend. You understand what I'm saying? So after getting that, all I need to do now is to draw a rectangle box around my 60%, my 50%, and my 61 and my 38.2%. So what do you see? I drew it there. So I drew it at my 50 and all of that. You can see the numbers. So if you want to get the number of my zones, my fib zones, how I use it, I will make a video and I'll drop it here so you can get my fib number. So I see this as a liquidity, this particular zone. I see it as a liquidity because it didn't tap in the zone. So if you didn't tap in the zone, if you should buy here and you are holding for too long, if you are holding, or let me say those people that bought here thinking the price will not come to this side anymore, whenever the price comes, it's going to use them as liquidity. So at that particular point, whenever the price taps in that zone, so this blue zone line you can see in between is my 50%. That's the middle, the mid of my Fibonacci. I use the blue line to segregate it, that's to separate it. So after tapping to that zone, I just want to buy, I just want to sell to say, because I want to sell. So you can see this trend is, we are uptrending here, we have been uptrending. So let me show it to you here. So higher highs and higher lows on gold here. From here, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So if I should see a tap in here, regardless of the higher highs and higher lows, this zone which I showed to you behind here, this zone which I showed to you here, is still going to hold, it's still going to respect. You understand? So that's a debt that haven't been paid and it must be paid. So once it comes to that side, the debt is going to be paid, and once it's paid, then the price can continue moving. Although it might not push to the down to make a new low, and sometimes it might push to the down to make a new low, depending on the momentum of the market, which we cannot know. So we can see there is a tap into that zone. So if I should wait for any confirmation after the tap in here, if I'm skeptical of entering, at least here is a good confirmation. Here we can see this, because why is it a good confirmation? I'm saying here is a good confirmation because here is the last low, is the low that led to this high, and there is no other high. So once that low is taken out, that's what a change of character. So we are uptrending. So if you are scared that it's an uptrend, after you see this change of character, what are we going to do? We should sell, right? So short position from here, even if you should sell here, and take profit should be at this last low. Take profit should be at this last low. Let's see what gold gave us. So, and our SL should be, I usually risk 40 pips, so 40 pips SL. Okay, so 40 pips SL. This is what I usually risk. And you can see 1:5. Is it not enough? It's okay. 1:5 on gold. So if you are risking $100, you are getting 100, 200, 300, 400, $500. So depending on your capital. So 1:5 is a lot on gold. 1:5. So having this 1:5, the market reverses again to tap in that same zone. So tapping that same zone, you can see after the taps on that zone, what do we see again? You can see a big push to the downside. So if you are still skeptical about here, not selling, from here at least you should sell. You should be confident enough to sell from here. So selling from here, and let me see my sell zone. So selling after this break, 40 pips. So I'm looking for a place that can get my 40 pips. Stop loss. So let's go this way. Or we can go after a break. Yeah, after the break of this zone, we can go in. And we want to target the next low, which is, you can target this low here. You can target this low here. So we can target this low here. So from here, from this zone to this low here, let's see what we have. So we have another 1:6 here, 1:6 here again. So before the zone breaks, once the zone breaks, it's invalid. So it's invalidated. So that's the reason why I'm still here doing what I've done there. So there's nothing, just I'm coming to repeat what I've done there. So the first thing, what do I see? I see a graph of liquidity, which is this one. I want to see a change of character of the last low. So this low, particular low, so let's use this one. This particular low is the low that led to this high. Is the low that led to this high. And once that low is taken out, that's a change of character. So we can call it a change of character or market structure shift. So we can call it market structure shift here. This is a market structure shift. So what am I looking for to now? I have to just take my fib zone from here to what? To the high. And what should I do? Draw my fib zone. I'll just draw it. And something I want to show to you again. So I'll be drawing my fib zone from this particular zone, this particular level. Why? Because I have structures in between. So if I have structure in between, I use the structure in between, and if the structure is not clear, I leave it. So this one, I don't have any structure in between. I just have a big push to the upside. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I just have a big push. There's no structure. I can't use this structure here, in between here. I can't use this structure. It's not that clear. And I can still use it. I'll still get my results. Yes, I'll still get my results. But I saw a clear structure here, so I use this structure here. So I use this particular structure here. So 38, 50, and the 61, then I will draw my line in the mid zone. So this structure, I use this particular structure here because this is the last low that led to this side, so I'm using this structure. So this is the structure, and I'll take off my fib zone. So let's go and see what we have there. So the price goes and come and go and come after doing its own thing for a very long while. After doing it for a while, taps in there. So after the taps in there, what can we see? You can see a pullback. After the taps in there, what can we see? You can see a pullback. I missed this trade. I missed this trade because I didn't set alert, and I don't know why I didn't do that. I didn't set alert. So imagine I entered this trade. What? I would have been in profit. At least I would have been in profit with something, 40 here. One is one, 1:2, or yeah, 1:2. Oh, would have been in massive profits, guys. About 1:3 here right now. Would have been in massive profit, but nevertheless, let's check for a new entry. That's what I'm here to do. So this new entry also, what do I have to do? I'll still have to repeat the same thing. Here is the last high, here is the last low. So here is the last low that led to this break of structure. So the origin of this high, here is the origin of the high. So we'll mark it out, the origin of this high. So this is the origin of this high. So we are going to mark out this one as the break of structure, and we are going to mark out this one as liquidity grab. So what do we see now? What you can see here is this is the origin, if I can say. It's not that clear, but we can use it though. This is the origin that led to this high, or we can use this one, the origin that led to this high. I'm not going to use this to draw my fib zone. This particular one, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use this one. So that led to this high, and it was taken out here, which you can see. So this is the break of. So we can call here now a we can call it here market structure shift. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to take my fib zone from this particular low that led to this side that will break the low now. What am I going to do to the high? So what can we see? I'm drawing my fib zone again from the low to the high. Then I'll impute my what? My zone. So we can see the price taps in there again, and there is still a push to the downside. There's still a push to the downside. So my mid zone is here. That's my 50% fib zone. That's my mid zone. So this is my mid zone. And I saw this move. I saw this particular move, but I was waiting for it to come push in a bit. But the price didn't push in a bit. So let's wait for our next move. So let's wait for the next move here. So here we can see, let's wait for the next move. And how can we get the next move? Let's wait for here to, if we can take out this low now, then that's a clear confirmation of a good sell. If we can take out this low, it's a clear confirmation of a good sell. Because once we take out this low now, we're going to take our fib zone from that low to our previous high. Sorry. So once we take out this low, because this is the low that led to this overall high and all of it. So if we can take out that low, what can we do again? We'll take our fib from there to here. Then once the market taps in here, we have more rooms. Maybe we have more rooms to sell. I hope you get this. I hope you understand this. So once you see if this should break and you tap in here again, then we are getting a good sell. Hope you get what I'm saying. So this is what we'll be waiting for, because for now it seems we can I will not enter this trade anymore. So I cannot enter this trade. And if we don't see this happen, this particular one happen, then the price will continue pushing up. If we don't see this happen, then what you are going to see is you are going to see the price push up from any zone around here. So we don't know any of it that is going to happen yet. But for now, this is what I'm waiting for. I missed this one already. I'm not going to enter unless I see the price push back into the zone. Into the zone, then yes, I can sell again. But for now, if it doesn't, I'll wait. That's what I'm going to do. I'll wait if it doesn't. So I'll see you in my next video, and this is all for gold. Watch out for my next video. So take care. Peace.